So I'm going to get started by editing the user interface for my project. I'm going to open the storyboard, which is iOS's native file format for UI design. And to showcase this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a very simple label to my screen. Here, I'm going to put this guy here. Then I'm going to resize it. And then I'm going to give it a name so I can refer to it from my code behind code. I'm going to call this my text. And then I'm also going to pick a map. This is the iOS map view. I'm just going to position this guy here. You might be thinking, I've never seen a square phone. This is Apple's way of ensuring that your application works on small form factors or big form factors. So you have to design your app with this in mind. Now I'm going to go to the code behind for this, and I'm going to hook up some events to my map. So I'm gonna go to my map, and you get the usual Visual Studio Code completion here. And everything that you see here, you'll see that these are actually the reflected properties of everything from the native APIs. These are the accessibility APIs in iOS. But in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up to the region changed event. So that means that whenever I move the map and the map changes, this method will be invoked. I'm just going to press that here. I get my usual Visual Studio features here, so I'm going to call these methods changed. And now I'm going to go here and implement the behavior for this. So every time that the map changes, I'm just going to update the text on the UI. There's a little bit of a C#6 here, just to show off that I've actually been keeping on with the blog posts. My map region center, and I'm going to display the longitude. All right. So so that's it. I think I'm just going to run this thing. So you just hit build the same way that you would do it with any other project. There's really not a lot of magic here. The build gets started. The build is happening partially in Windows and partially on the Mac computer. And usually this is the step where I have to ask somebody backstage, hey, can you just switch my computer to the Mac? But today, we're showing you the iOS simulator remoted to the Windows. And this is great because you no longer have to invest in a chair that spins. So you can do it all from here. Now, I can use this, since I'm using a Surface computer, I can usually use my finger here. And you see how the longitude is updating. So I can just use my finger to do this. And also, we forward all multi-touch events. So this is something that no iOS simulator has ever been able to do before. But you can see it, but I'm using my fingers here. Now, it wouldn't be Visual Studio if you couldn't set breakpoints on this live. So I'm going to do a little bit of movement here. And you'll see the breakpoint hit. And it wouldn't be a Visual Studio if you couldn't just explore all of your objects as they go. So everything that you see here, this is the my text variable, and you can see all the native references like the UI font, the mutable string. So everything that you know and everything that the native platform surfaces is integrated directly into .NET. So